before, I know the lies. I've been here before, I've seen the sky fall. The sky fall on me. The waves are coming up, they paralyze. The fear is breaking in, it's no surprise, no. But it tries though. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. No turning back. No turning back. Where do we go from here? Look in my eyes. There's a spark that we don't need to hide, no. Don't hide it, no. Yeah, bullets in the gun, we pay the price. We must overcome, it's time to rise up. Rise up. This is the reason we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. No turning back. No, we're not turning back. Hypocrites try to get up on me. Demons calm, they'll try to harm me. Try to hide, but I think they saw me. But I ain't giving up, no, no. My real friends, they all know the flaw in me. Hate to text me, can you call me? Here I go, new day upon me. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we
Hey Zach, can you see my spec map?
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Shake and Bake Sim TV
Good luck,
for
boys.
some more action of the Shake
Good
and
luck to you,
Bake
bud.
Cup Series presented by Heroes United. Tonight is the night. 3 drivers, only 1 winner. We will crown our Season 3 Shake and Bake Cup Series champion tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finale. Welcome to the Shake and Bake Championship race. It's Dwayne Crespo up here with Zachary Evans in the commentary booth as qualifying is kicking off. Zach, it's championship time. What can you expect from these 3 drivers that are competing for the title?
Well, you can expect a lot of, not say a lack of respect in a way, but a lot of aggressive driving by these championship drivers. Especially the 2 of Michael Egremont, considering he has to win the race to win the championship. Now, Davin and Harold Wilson are other 2 contenders. They don't have to win the race to win the championship, but they're definitely going to be trying their all just to win the race, so they don't have to worry about finishing position.
So as the first few sets of qualifying come here into play, Davin Thornhill, how he wins this title with a win or finishing in front of Harold Wilson. Harold Wilson, how he wins this title, P2 in the standings after he lost the championship late last week to Davin. Harold wins this championship with a race win or by finishing 5 spots ahead of Thornhill, pending that no bonus points for pole or fastest lap come into play. And like you said, Michael Egermont, third in the standings. His only way to win this title, simple. He must win this race. And speaking of Michael Egermont, it's pole position so far.
Hits pole position by 1/1000th of a second over his championship rival slash teammate, Davin Thornhill.
Harold Wilson now gonna start his outlap. Or sorry, has now finished his outlap. Now gonna start his first lap time.
Zito up to third.
It's Egermont and Thornhill P1 and 2. Harold Wilson,
Harold.
the last one out of the 3 competing for the title who has not put a lap time. What does he have?
P4.
Behind his teammate. Second lap time still ongoing though.
Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Oh, slides up the racetrack. That's going to hurt his momentum.
Can Wilson find improvement for all 3 to be neck and neck?
No, way too slow. 30.07.
Stays in P4. Gino Zito will be sandwiched between the 3 championship contenders here tonight.
No, Lane was showing pretty decent speed in practice. Let's see if he can maybe steal away a pole position here on his final lap here.
Matthew Hill up to P7.
Hill hits the wall after his laps. Comes Lane off of 3 and 4. What does he have? 29.8 to put him 5th.
Right behind Harold Wilson.
And I believe that will do it. Nobody has any laps left. Michael Egermont will be pole position for the championship race.
Oh boy. We'll call in all 3 of these drivers here to get our thoughts before the race begins. But oh my.
I think everyone's done qualifying.
This will be a great one to watch. Here we go. Here is. Let's see if we can get it up. We'll have to wait until this is over. But alrighty, boys. It's time to crown a champion. I cannot be more excited. Qualifying coming to an end. Here we go.
1/1000th of a second. That's insane.
Michael Egermont pole position. Alrighty, before we hit our drivers in, here is the starting grid for tonight. Michael Egermont on pole. Side by side with him is Davin Thornhill. Gino Zito P3, Harold Wilson P4 in row 2. Row 3, it's Noah Lane and Adam Snyder. Row 4 will be Dominic Luba and Matthew Hill. Row 5 will be Stefan Wagner and Charlie Jones. And row 6 is going to be Carter Roy rounding off the grid. I am not sure if Jaden Duran will be competing.
I do not believe
But already.
so. Let's go ahead
Let's
and
head up
fire
our
this
drivers.
up.
Let's go by order that they qualified in. So let's kick it off here with Michael Egermont here and see what he has to say.
Michael Egermont, you guys in the booth. Do you have us? You know I got you, baby. What's going on? Qualified on pole, 1/1000th of a second What are you going to need to win this championship tonight besides just the race win? How are you going to plan to get there?
Well, starting on pole is definitely going to help. That's the easy part done. Now it's going to be the hardest part. I got the entire field chasing me down. No one in this field wants me to win this race because they all want to win it themselves. So I got to make everybody upset tonight and go ahead and win this race for myself here.
Michael, obviously you're third in the standings. You have the lowest chance of winning it, but the impossible is almost never impossible. What would a championship win here to mean to you to complete the Cinderella story?
What did it mean for Kimi Räikkönen in 2007? He went in third in the standings, came out winning. We just got to let God give us some luck here. My heart's already beating about 160 BPM. I'm sweating dicks. My AC's on. I'm still hot and cold at the same time. We'll figure it out as we go.
Alrighty, well, thank you for your time. Pole position, best of luck. Alrighty, let's grab
next on the list.
Davin here.
Davin Thornhill, guys in the booth, you got us.
Yeah, second. He's switching it over now.
Yeah, I got y'all.
Well, Davin, 1/1000th of a second just costed you the pole position. How do you try and get by your teammate here to make sure that you lock up this championship for yourself and become Mr. Two-Time?
Oh man, it's a long race. We just got to keep it clean and not put ourselves in bad positions. And I think the race will come to us over the length of it. Oh man, it'd mean the world to me. It would, I just fighting back through all the adversity early in the season. It just shows you that you can't quit. It would mean a lot. Thank you both. Good luck in the booth.
Alright, let's go ahead and
We're
grab
going to go down pit lane this time. I forgot to go down last
Harold
time, just so we
Wilson
can
here.
catch up with the people that went through.
Alright,
Perfect.
Zach, if you want to call up Harold here.
Harold Wilson, guys in the booth, you have us.
Yeah, I got you.
Behind the front row of the Taser cars. You sit second in the standings right now, need to finish 4 positions ahead of that 5 car that's directly in front of you. How are you going to plan to do it tonight?
Just going to come out here and run my race tonight and hope that all plays out well.
Harold, you've been Mr. Consistency. You've had 2 great seasons that have unfortunately fallen short. Obviously, you were the regular season champion of this season. How do you plan, like you mentioned, or like Zach just mentioned, how do you plan to turn that regular season title into a full one? And how would it feel to finally redeem yourself and grab that first championship?
Hopefully I don't get checking out again tonight. It's been terrible the last 5 weeks. The only way these guys could even catch me was reset the points and correct me 5 times in 5 races. But I'm going to keep it clean like normal. Try to win this thing.
Alrighty, Harold. Thank you for your time. Wish you the best of luck. Good luck, guys.
All right, so how are we going to address this pit lane stuff now? So is everyone getting their position back? Please tell me yes.
Alrighty. Here we go, Zach.
Get up here, baby.
It is time.
Down the backstretch. Time for racing. Pace car lights off.
This season has been a record-breaking season. And as they round turn 3 and 4, 3 drivers left in contention. Only one can be named a champion. As the pace car rolls in for the final time in Season 3, it's time to shake it and bake it. We are green flag in Kansas.
Even start between the Taser teammates.
We are
Michael gets the
green.
advantage.
Let's crown a champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Gino peeking for the inside. Not going to be there. Now Michael being up front, he can control this air onto this 5 car. Harold Wilson to the inside of his teammate. Not going to clear him. Dominic going to get to the inside of Harold.
Side by side through turns 3 and 4. Matthew Hill and Noah Lane also side by side there. That's for 6th.
A lot of great racing here towards the middle of the field. Egremont scooting away just a little bit. Gap's already 5/10.
Egremont fastest lap of the race so far.
Noah Lane to P4. Harold kind of dropping back here a little bit.
3 wide. Aceto scraped the wall there a little bit coming out of turn 4. Remember, only 3 in championship contention, but anyone can still win this race.
And battle for the lead heating up. Davin has closed the gap. He's within a car length. To the back bumper.
Luba side by side with Wilson in the back. Wilson gonna have some traffic in front of him as the 2 are now heating up in the lead, and they are teammates.
Davin Thornhill is gonna take the race lead. Now, if you're Egremont here, you have to be careful. You do not want to burn your stuff up trying to be back in front of him. You mentioned Wilson falling back. Dominic has gotten through to him. Wilson has gone from 4th
have
to
a
6th.
shot here. Egremont's looking down the inside of Thornhill.
Side by side. Down the front stretch. Vantage Davin. Oh, that dirty air is gonna hit Egremont a little bit. Looks like he's got a little bit of a run. Cannot follow directly behind a car. You have to be at least 1 lane below him. Egermont got a pretty decent run there. Looks like he's going to shove it to the outside of Davin here.
These two have had incredible seasons. Their teammates at Taser won't be next season as Egermont turns into a co-owner of Vibes Motorsports, but these two have so much respect for each other.
Egermont sends it.
And here we go. The two teammates now battling to see who is the one to step at the top above the rest.
Davin leads the lap, but Egermont's still there on the inside. Painting that white line.
No one wants to give up that spot. But like you mentioned earlier, gotta watch those tires as well.
Yeah, them battling like this is slowly bringing Noah Lane into this battle.
Thornhill now gonna try the inside.
Gino looking to the inside of Lane. Not going to be there. Egermont clear. Egermont back out in front. Pretty clean racing throughout the first 10 laps here. It's single filed out a little bit.
Harold Wilson here kind of losing the pack in front of him a little bit. Cannot fall here, not now.
Yeah, Luba's got her own Gino here. Luba's going to take it to the outside.
The last 4 rounds in the hunt for the cup, obviously, points involved. You needed a good points day. As long as you had one, you were in the clear. Not now, not here tonight. Absolutely everything is on the line. It's either a win or go home with nothing.
Carter Roy kind of off the pace here. About
Here
second
comes
off the
Lane on
pace.
Thornhill.
Yeah, I mean, Noah Lane has been on fire as of recently. The last two races, I think he's lost by less than a tenth combined.
Great back-to-back photo finishes. Lane, unfortunately, has been the runner-up in both of them. Can he find the breakthrough moment to snatch the win away from the championship contenders here in the season finale at Kansas?
Yeah, which that doesn't really mean much to Davin or Harold, because right now, as they stand, Davin would be the champion if Michael Egermont wasn't leading. So if Noah could go up there and pass Egermont, Davin would have this championship under wraps.
And Harold, if he doesn't win this race, he has to be in front of Davin by 5 spots to be able to win the championship due to the tiebreaker with him having more wins this season. So it's all or nothing for the 83. Obviously, as you mentioned, and we mentioned earlier a ton, the number 2 in a must-win situation. So Davin really is the one in control here. We'll see what he can do.
As the 2 and the 5 are trading fast laps back and forth. Last 2 laps ago, Davin was faster. The most recent lap, Michael was faster. Harold trying to get below Luba here. Backs out of it just a little bit.
Zito to the inside of Lane, side by side. This is for 3rd.
Yep, Lane got a little too wide up there. I mean, he's going to clear him. But they'll run off the corner.
Luba and Wilson bundled up together there in the back.
Davin was a 1/10.5 quicker than Egermont the most recent lap. Can he reel him back in?
Now, although you gotta do it safely, And of course, you gotta do it with no big moves that can alter this race. Teamwork is gonna play a factor. Taser helping Thornhill and Egremont. BSB helping Wilson.
Wilson gets through to 5th on Luba. Really good battle here for 3rd.
Zito back to the inside, trying to get past that 25.
That 25 Rainbow Warrior.
Now, we've been so focused on the championship, honestly, that we also have to focus now on the strategy. Like always, 65% fuel. I'm not too sure how many laps that is on fuel. I believe it's around the 30, maybe 40 range. But
So I hop in my test car real quick, and it does say 67.7.
Never mind, not even close. So we'll have some green flag cycles here. Tires are also gonna play a factor. So, like you mentioned, dirty air as well. This is gonna be a very strategic race to clinch this championship.
Still trying to find a way around this 25. That's Snyder and
Wilson now
Snyder's
has distanced himself from Luba.
Snyder and Stefan Wagner having a little decent battle here. Like Snyder will clear him. Egremont's not really able to pull away here. Davin's really kind of got him on a leash here. Side by side, Noah Lane.
Still battling
He might be able
for that number 3 spot, and this is gonna allow Harold Wilson to come back now.
Noah Lane's gonna pinch Gino down there. Gino's still gonna be side by side with him though.
Very good racing between these two for 3rd. Here comes Wilson though, and this is what
Lane
he needs.
Lane didn't really pinch him that time, so Gino's gonna get the momentum, but Lane might have a little bit of a run off of the corner.
To the line,
In the
it's going to
draft.
be Gino Zito who leads that in 3rd.
Gino high, or Gino low, Lane high. I think Gino safely has the position now. Yeah, I said Egremont wasn't really pulling away, that Davin had him on a leash, and Egremont went and proves me wrong. And he's pulling away. Battle for 6th. Matthew Hill gets through on Luba. Here comes Adam Snyder. Luba looks kind of slow here, as he may have got damaged from hitting the wall or something.
We'll have to see, but still side by side with Snyder. Adam Snyder, 2 wins to his name this season in the form of Homestead and Bristol. Unfortunately, he got knocked out of championship contention last week at Talladega due to some technical issues with the car. But it would have been very great to see him battle with the rest of the 3 up there for the title.
Yeah, the only way that he had a chance at the championship tonight is if the other 3 didn't show up. Snyder's looking on Hill here.
Now people are slowly distancing themselves here, it seems.
Yeah, the last few laps, Davin has been quicker than that 2 car. Slowly reeling him in. Trying to make the 2 car go out there, burn all his stuff up so Davin can swoop in and take it from him.
Look at this battle here in the back. Matthew Hill and Adam Snyder going at it. Battle for 6. And looks like Snyder will take sole possession of it.
That last time around, the fastest car on the track is actually that 25 car of Noah Lane, as he's looking to get back into the battle with the 77.
Yes, rapidly approaching here. And both of them are approaching Thornhill here, so we'll see.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, Gino's also been quick too. He's been running faster laps than Davin.
That gap is no longer existent between Thornhill and the rest.
Leader's scraping the wall a little bit. Battle for third. Soon to be battle for second. Oh, Lane tries to slide off me. Gino. Contact. That was a little dirty right there. I mean, he didn't mean to do it, but
25 got tight. Rose up the track very, very fast. A little bit of door-to-door contact with that 77, but both still smoothly sailing.
yeah, you could definitely say 25 sent it hard on the bottom, and he just could not make it stick.
Here we go.
5 car slowing.
Thornhill slowing
Coming to pit
down.
road.
And Thornhill already going down pit road. An alternate strategy.
Very interesting strategy here. Now, does the 2 flip it and try and come right behind him so he doesn't have a chance to make up time on him? 2's coming.
So I believe this is the fuel window here around the lap 34, 35. Michael Egermont drops down.
Either that or this is the tire window. I mean, they're running. Let's see, they're 2 seconds slower than their qualifying times right now. So 2 seconds slower for 33 laps. That puts you getting lapped at some point. There's Charlie Jones and Carter Roy. We're all coming down pit road. No takers this time by. Now, Egermont. And he get off pit road. Here he comes. Does that one lap that Davin pitted before him, does that matter? Davin's through 1 and 2. Here he comes. Davin Thornhill will pass Michael Egermont after the pit cycle.
The strategy
What a call
worked
for that
out.
5 car. What a call.
The strategy will absolutely work out here.
Noah Lane will inherit the lead for now. Yeah, no other takers here, so I'm guessing that's gonna be an alternate strategy that these guys are on here, trying to make up time on tires instead of over a longer run. Which here will make sense. Like I said, they're running almost a 1.5 to 2 seconds slower than what these guys are running right now. What they were running before.
Still running. Lane Zito. Wagner comes down pit road.
Hey, battle for 8th here is heating up between Egremont and Davin for what could be the battle for the lead. 25's pitting. 77's pitting.
So here come the leaders. Does Harold
90's
Wilson
pitting.
also join them?
25 spinning.
Caution is out.
Oh my God, that just screwed the people that already pitted.
And what has happened here?
So the 25 was trying to slow down to get to pit road. He slides on the apron and slides up the track.
Here is the replay. See if we can get it. Yep, there it is. Lane could not slow down there on the apron. Back up the track. Wilson does a great job at collecting it. Wilson ditched pit road there to try and avoid it. Wilson was coming down pit road, but he will ditch it to avoid that incident. So this is one of the, I'm guessing, many shakeups that we'll see here tonight. And here they come. So here we go. Wilson and Lane, Snyder, Luba, and Hill all down pit road. Zito stays out. He will take the lead of this race. Harold Wilson wins the race off pit road. And I believe he will be in front of Thornhill and Egremont. Everything got shaken up here. And everyone chooses the inside. So here we go. Everyone making their way back. And we're going to go back under green this time by. Harold Wilson seems to be the one that is gonna start this at the front. Here we go. Green flag waves, and we're back racing once again. And everyone got split up immediately. Matthew Hill side by side with Wilson for the lead. We'll get him.
Oh, I've been focused. Sorry. I've having to deal. So I had to review the last caution because Gino got a black flag for entering a closed pit. He asked if I could clear it. I said no. I have to go look at it to see if he did, and he did. So I did not clear it.
Here we go. Matthew Hill leading the race. Harold Wilson in second, but he has such a big
Here comes
pack
Davin.
behind him.
Davin to the inside. Noah to the inside. Everybody to the inside of the 77 here. Noah's actually going to try to send it 3 wide and try to get around Davin here.
Zito scrapes the wall again. Lane past Thornhill. Lane and Snyder side by side for third.
As of right now, Davin Thornhill would be the champion, as I said.
Matthew Hill with a pretty big gap. He is gone. But we'll see. Pack is coming up very, very fast.
Now for 8th between Wagner and Charlie.
Great scenes so far.
Michael Egermon's trying to get around Davin.
Lap 50. Over.
We're already a third of the way done here.
We have about 85 to go.
Adam Snyder close into the back of the 25.
So Matthew Hill leading. Harold Wilson closing in here to the lead. Noah Lane and Adam Snyder, P3 and 4, separating the other two championship contenders, Devin Thornhill and Michael Egermont. Then it's Cito, Jones, Wagner, Roy, and Dominic Luba. 1 lap down.
May have missed it, but did Matthew Hill take 2 tires under the last caution?
I believe he did. Noah Lane on Wilson.
Wilson slowed way up, and that's going to put the 25 into dirty air. Taps the wall.
I mean, if you're Harold Wilson, you gotta do what you gotta do to win this title.
I mean, if he just stays put right now, he's going to catch that 90. He's running almost 2/10 a lap quicker. So let that 90 come to you. 36 smacks the wall. 25 taking a peek at the 83. Gets to the bumper.
Looked like he was trying to go down the inside. But here we go, still peeking through. Snyder behind. Then it's the other two. Gap between Wilson and Hill no longer existing.
That 90's losing time here. 25 in the wall again.
Looked like that actually helped him there a little bit.
Yep, he's going to get dirty air again here. Going to get tight.
Great run by Wilson.
83's coming. Now, if the 90 wants to somehow maintain this lead, he's going to have to run the bottom of the track, as Lane is now getting passed for third.
Adam Snyder, bottom split bandit teammates with that 83. Harold can need it.
'90's got to start mirror driving if he wants any relation to keep this lead.
Now, if you're HBA or Vibes Motorsports, who do you want to try and help to win this title? Here goes Wilson down the inside of Matthew Hill.
To the lead, clears them.
And
83
takes
on
the
point.
lead.
The 83 is now in the lead of the championship.
That is what he wanted.
But to say, he's got it both ways right now. One, he's winning the race, and he's got 3 cars in between him and Davin. I do believe it needs to be 4, but he's still winning the race. That's all that matters.
Yeah, obviously, Wilson has to be 5 spots in front of Thornhill, but if he gets this win, that does not matter.
Battle between Egermont, Davin, and Snyder all heating up here. Davin to the inside. Davin clears him. 36 is slipping.
Wilson
36
can
might have
lose the little bit of help that he has here.
36 might have damaged the way he's falling back like this. He just fell off like a crazy. And the 2's to the inside of the 5.
Down the inside of Thornhill.
2 is gonna clear him.
Still there.
Still there. Oh, he's got him now. He just gets to clear off the corner.
There it
got
is. Egermont in front of Thornhill.
Now Thornhill looks like he's fading. Snyder back to the inside.
Snyder trying to get past Thornhill here.
Oh my God, we got 6 cars under a blanket here, all for the lead. Davin's a wall. Go Snyder trying to take advantage of it.
Down the inside, about the same move that Egremont pulled.
He's clear
And he will
up if he
take
wants it.
Adam Snyder to P5. Here comes Matthew Hill.
Lane is through on Matthew here.
Egremont gonna join behind him. And if you're Harold, all you're doing is just matching that pace and watching your mirrors.
Yeah, I mean, he was currently the fastest car on the racetrack the last time by. That clean air does wonders out there.
All three championship contending drivers have led at least one or more laps this race.
Here comes Hill trying to get through on Lane. Not going to do it. What's Egremont going to do here? Egremont goes to the bottom.
Gets blocked by Hill. He's gonna give him a
Yeah,
little bit
Hill-
of a push.
Hill is trying to get through on Lane as he keeps trying to get back P2. Egremont's going to get impatient here. He's got to stay calm. Follow one of these cars through. Hill's clear at the moment. Now he's side by side with Lane. Oh, almost
Lane and
contact.
Egremont almost contact. Gotta be careful there. Egremont, big run on the inside.
He's clear of the 25. Now he's got to worry about the 90.
He wants to be at that front. He knows it's his only shot at winning this title.
Fully clear of that 25 now. 90's getting tight.
Hill got very tight. And
Through
he
goes
goes to the
Egremont.
lead. Here comes Noah Lane. Does Egremont go down to block it? No, still side by side. This is a battle for second.
Man, Harold Wilson's loving this right now in his mirror. As Egremont has worked his way through this, Davin has not. Davin is still stuck behind all these. Noah gets a little tight. Has to back out of it.
And
Here
Snyder
comes
goes
Snyder.
through. Michael Egremont to second. Now trying to hunt down Wilson for the race lead. But Egremont now sandwiched between two BSB Chevrolets. 3 wide there in the back, almost.
.36 has a run.
I think everyone here knows what is at stake here tonight, even those they're not in contention but are trying to help out their teammates.
Lane looking for a way to get around Snyder here.
Snyder stays ahead.
Davin's to the inside of Hill now. Clear. Fastest car on the racetrack that last lap. You're looking at a P3, number 36, Adam Snyder.
Noah Lane has the fastest lap of the race with 29.85.
That time it was Michael Egremont being the fastest. Almost a 10th quicker than Harold that time.
$65 to go.
Egremont still the quickest car on the track. Gino's fallen all the way back to 10th. I wonder if he just has damage or... I mean, he was up here fighting for 3rd at one point, and he's nowhere near that now. Davin looking on lane here. To the inside. Clear.
Got it.
Davin Thornhill up to P4. Now there's an Adam sandwich in front of all of the championship contenders.
You see there, last lap of Snyder was 30 seconds. Wilson was 31. As they're getting closer and closer.
Yeah, Snyder was 2/10 quicker. Egremont was a 10th quicker than Harold, as he's now within 6 car lengths of the leader. Gap is 3/10 between the leader and Michael. Snyder's coming fast. He has to get out of the gas. He's going to be in dirty air now.
What can Snyder do to try and put Wilson's mind at ease, to make it easier for him to handle this 2, who is approaching very, very fast?
Oh.
And I
What has
believe
happened?
there's an
Something
issue.
happened. Yeah, there was, I believe Davin pitted. I heard Ty Dillon pitting issues. So did he pit from, just didn't tell anybody? Oh, yes. 25 just smacked the 5. 5 actually going to spin into the grass.
Oh boy. Trying to see if we can get a quick replay. And yeah, he goes spinning down pit road and spins in the grass.
Yeah,
No.
I mean,
Was it
He
because
didn't
of
announce-
contact, or was it?
yes, it was. The 5 said
Oh, it
nothing
is,
about
yeah.
pitting. The 5 said nothing about pitting. And the 25 just runs him over as he doesn't know he's not pitting.
Didn't stick his arm out. Did not notify he was coming down pit road. And Thornhill is now gonna be a lap down.
Michael's pitting.
Gino Zito has damage. Meepo flag being shown to him. Egremont goes down pit road. Harold
Happened to
still
Gino.
ahead. Only one caution so far this race.
Now, when does Harold come in now? Both of the other championship guys have came in. Egremont's leaving now.
The top 4 are the ones that will remain on the lead lap for now.
Yeah, Lane and Davin can come out way behind Michael Egremont here. Now the top 4 all on the lead lap here.
Wilson,
any sort-
Snyder, Hill, and Wagner are the ones that are on the lead lap that have not come down pit road for the second time.
Any sort of caution here would be detrimental to anybody that's already pitted.
Wagner's pitting. Matthew Hill's pitting. Dominic Luba's pitting. Gotta think, the longer these guys stay out, the more time that Egremont is going to gain on these guys. As Harold's coming in, Snyder's coming in. Everybody has pitted now. Now Egremont will go past. This will unlap himself. Oh, it appears he will. Yeah, because Egremont's in 3. Coming out of 4. Oh, Egremont's going to have it. Oh, Egremont's not going to have it easily. Easily goes by him. Back in the race lead again. And for my calculations, these guys are pitting about every 30, 33 laps or so.
Egremont will be 5 seconds ahead of Wilson.
What a strategy call from the 2 car. They'll have fresher tires, but I mean, that gap is so huge right now that Egremont could save a little bit of tires here.
And not too much of a difference. I believe it's only about 3 to 4 lap old difference between Harold Wilson, Adam Snyder, and Michael Egremont. Davin Thornhill, P6.
So it looks like these guys go about 40 laps on tires here, so either they're going to make this stretch all the way to the end if they have enough gas, or they're going to pit one more time around lap 115, 120.
Matthew Hill passed Noah Lane for 4th. Has been running a pretty good race here to end off the season.
Yeah, the field is really spread out now. Only 2nd and 3rd. Really even near each other here.
That gap decreasing though. Gap between Egremont and Wilson from 5 seconds down to 3 seconds. Snyder is potentially providing the help here for the 83.
I don't even know if he's close enough to even help him that much. Either Egremont's saving his tires or he's really struggling on these newer tires here. .3 is the gap. Put him on the wall. There's a lot of time there. 2.6 is the gap.
The Harold Wilson last lap right there, 30.4. Michael Egermont ran a 31.
Somebody tell this guy to lock in.
So he's either struggling to find the pace in those new tires, or he's just trying to preserve them as much as he can.
2.2.
Wilson still faster that lap.
Yeah, Michael's really struggling here. He needs to get back into a rhythm. He's been almost the fastest car all night. .7 is the gap. He's consistently running 30.9s, and he's changing his line every lap.
Down to a second and a half. Do not
Everybody's really
count
struggling here.
Wilson out. Don't count Wilson out yet. He's coming fast.
1.6. Egermont found a little bit of time on the bottom here. I think he's struggling with tightness.
Wilson, 0.2 of a second faster that lap.
Yeah, from what I can tell, Egermont looks really tight. He can't put the power down like he wants to. It'll just drift up the racetrack. Vermont. Gap's now 1.4. Harold. A little bit of words from some rivals here. 36 cues up and says, "Come on, Harold, we're catching him." And then the 2 car snaps back with, "Catching is one thing, passing is another."
Oh, here we go.
So either Michael Egermont is saving his stuff, or he is really struggling, and he's going to make it hard for these VSB guys to get around him. 1.1. They have closed a 5-second gap in less than 10 laps.
1 second.
Just over 40 laps to go here. We're at 40
Davin
laps to go.
Thornhill got lost behind. Thornhill's P6 right now.
Yeah, we'll like to stay at a second there. Oh, 36 is hard on the wall.
Slowly but surely getting there.
Yep, 9/10. And another 10th that lap. Soon enough, he's going to be in the wake of the 2. So that might cause some issues for getting tight. Because that dirty air is a lot on the half-mile tracks, 1.5 miles. Now it's 6/10. Harold is closing quickly.
second, no more. Just 8/10. Here we go. We're gonna have a battle for the lead here. .35 to go.
6/10. Still the gap.
Now, Zach, based on what we've seen, it's about a 40-lap fuel window. Do you think that anyone here can make it all the way, or do you see another stop?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. I don't know if that was for fuel more than for tires. But if so, then yes, I could see another stop around lap 120 or so.
Snyder and Wilson still bundled up together. They've been bundled up roughly about 20 to 30 laps now. Potentially even more. Wilson and Egremont, 0.4 of a second. The gap to the lead, shrinking and shrinking every lap.
Gap's back to around 6/10. Harold lost a little bit there. Got to believe that Harold's pushing them tires. I mean, Adams now close to the back. He wouldn't dare try to pass his teammate at this point in the race.
Oh, whoop, would you look at that? Here we go. Snyder looked like he wanted some.
Yeah, I mean, there's talks that Adam Snyder might not be back in the league next year. So I mean, if he's not going to be back in the league, this guy's not his team owner next year. So, but he's obviously going to want to help his team owner here.
And
It
now
looks like
we start the countdown.
30 laps to go. 7/10 is the gap between 1 and 2.
Snyder, a little scrape of the wall there, coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, I can definitely tell Egremont is locked into a zone right here. He's been putting down really consistent lap times here. Gap still 7/10. He's matching the pace of Harold Wilson.
Davin Thornhill going down pit road.
Might be the start of the last cycle here.
Thornhill is the only one that goes. So once again, he goes by himself. Can this alternate strategy somehow, some way play out in the favor of the defending champion?
Gap still 6.5/10. Snyder is quicker than Harold, but he just can't. You just don't want to pass him.
Charlie Jones going down pit road.
Back to 7/10 of a second. Adams pushing the 83. Telling him to go faster. Go get him.
It's like McQueen and the King of the and Chick all over again.
It's 0.6 of a second now.
.26 to go. 0.5 of a second is the gap to the lead. Thornhill has gone down pit road. Will these two be able to go till the end, or will they have to come down? 25 to go.
0.4 of a second. Wilson seems to be running the bottom while Snyder runs the top, and then Snyder gives a push to Wilson. They're really closing in now. The gap's only 7 car lengths.
Gap no longer
And closing.
existing.
Michael Egermon's coming in.
He said that's enough for the tires. Time to change them. Time to go all out for these last 20 or so laps.
He's trying to beat Harold to pit road. That's what it is. Will Harold follow him?
Side by side. Egermont still ahead. Does Wilson follow down pit road?
Does not. He goes another lap.
Egermont down pit road.
Gotta be careful. No speeding. Now, you'd be dumb here if BSB didn't pit this time here. Gotta copy him here. There's not enough laps for you to run him back down on a longer stretch. Nope, they're staying out again.
They're gonna try and squeeze in as much as they can.
Egermont's leaving now. But he will be a lap down. If they do get a caution, the only way here that this would really benefit them.
Thornhill.
Egermont will come out in front of Thornhill.
Thornhill is behind Egermont though.
I think Davin pitted with inside his window. So he's good to the end. So Egermont just needs to be clean. Run really good solid laps here. And I mean, the only thing I can see from these BSB guys is if they take 2 tires or something. 25's pitting.
Noah Lane, P4, going down pit road. That's going to leave the top 4 on the lead lap. 20 laps to go here at Kansas.
Will the BSB guys come this time?
Doesn't
They
look
won't.
like it.
Losing time here. Egermont's running low 30s. They're running 30.8s, 30.9s. Actually, they're running like 31.1, so he's almost 0.8 of a second lap quicker than them.
Gino
How about this
Zito
time?
going down pit road. That's going to leave the
Not
top
this time.
3.
The only way I see this working out is if they do a tire strategy by taking 2 tires, but I don't know if
That
still
is-
then
That is going to
they're gonna lose a
be
lot of time.
the definition of high risk, high reward. Top 3 are your ones still in the lead lap. Wilson, Snyder, and Hill.
Still staying out. Unless the master of saving fuel has enough fuel to the end. Or a really bold tire strategy call here.
This is starting to slip. Not sure, and I'm agreeing with this call here.
Zach, I don't know about you, but my heart is pumping to see who gets this championship. Still up for grabs for everyone.
16 laps to go. Do they have enough fuel?
Gotta save as much as you can if you're Wilson here.
'90s pitting.
So that's gonna leave just Wilson and Snyder now.
Speed.
They're
VSP
going
pitting.
down. They both go down. Wilson.
That was really.
Wilson has a speeding penalty.
He sped going into entry.
Speeding penalty for Harold Wilson.
Oh
And
my
pit entry
goodness.
with 15 to go.
Michael Egermont, I know his overlays and stuff. He sees that. He is absolutely celebrating now.
And that is exactly what you did not want if you're Harold Wilson.
Oh my gosh. I saw him locking up, going way too fast into entry. I went to come check, and before I could check, I hear you call it out.
Michael Egermont, your new race leader with 15 to go. Davin Thornhill second. It is a
Egermont.
almost 5-second gap.
Egermont just needs to do what he did before. Collected laps. No mistakes.
The pressure is on Thornhill now.
Harold serves his penalty.
That is absolutely heartbreaking for the 83.
He's going to come out 10th here. He's going to be 10th, one lap down. He needs a miracle. Gap still 5 seconds between 1 and 2.
And Snyder's gonna get by. Adam Snyder and Thornhill side by side.
Roll.
Snyder is through.
Now with Harold being out of it, the only way for Davin to win the championship now is if Snyder goes and gets Egermont from the lead. And Egermont and Snyder have had a very friendly rivalry over this season. Wouldn't surprise me at all if Snyder tries to go up there and snag it from him.
That 5-second gap shrinking quickly. Down to 4 seconds. 12 to
Good
go.
thing for Egermont. Egermont's coming up on live traffic, but good thing his Taser teammates here.
Thornhill is losing on Snyder here. Four seconds.
Ten laps to go. Snyder's closing quick. He was almost 7/10 of a lap faster than Egermont. He looks like he's gonna catch him.
Oh boy. I mean, the question here is, what can Snyder even do?
Another 7/10.
Snyder can't really gain anything here for himself.
He can win the race.
Snyder is currently deciding As all cards stand right now, whether Agumon or Thornhill wins this title. Eight laps to go.
5/10 quicker. He's gonna get him. It's just a matter if he can pass him. Egremont really needs to get to this 3 car here and put a car in between them.
Charlie could help him. These are teammates.
But he's just not catching Charlie. Charlie's not slow enough. Another 6/10. 1.4 is the gap. That 36 is getting bigger and bigger in the mirror of the two.
7 to go. A second gap. That 5-second gap got shrunken down drastically.
Snyder was 5/10 of the lap quicker that time.
It's all in the
9/10.
hands of what that 36 wants to do.
By my calculations, he's going to get him next lap. When does he hit fall off here? I mean, Snyder's been going hard for a while. And the tire's going to fall off.
5 laps to go.
Gap between 1 and 2 is 4 car lengths and closing.
Gap is no longer existent. Snyder is there. Does he want to snatch the title away?
Oh my goodness. In the driver chat, Snyder was going to give Michael the win. Michael said, "Do not do that. Fight me."
Oh boy.
Here comes Snyder within a car length.
3 laps to
3
go.
laps. Snyder to the middle.
If Agumon goes down, he goes down with honor. Goes
Gap
high.
is no longer existent.
Side by side.
Here comes Snyder to the outside.
Agumon can't block. Still side by
Two
side.
laps to
2
go.
laps to go.
Egremont back clear. He's got to protect that bottom if he wants it.
He's gonna do just that. 1.5 miles left.
1 lap to go.
White flag up in the air. Final lap of season 3. A Cinderella story. Can he finish it to the backstretch for the final time? Through all the heartbreak, through all the podiums, the Cinderella story is complete. Michael Agumon is the Shake and Bake Cup Series champion. He has done it. Michael Agumon against all the odds. What a season!
Oh my goodness, Michael!
The
He told me he didn't even want to race this race. I said, buddy, you have to race this race. You have a chance. All you have to
Great
do is
Michael.
win,
Good
and
season.
that's what he does.
The impossible becomes possible against all odds. Michael Egermont is a Shake and Bake Cup Series champion. Unbelievable. Unreal.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh my goodness.
What did we just witness?
I mean, Snyder said he was gonna give it to him. All Egermont had to do was not say anything. And he was like, bring it on. Fight me. And he holds him off to win 1 on his first ever oval and 2 the championship of season 3.
Unbelievable. Michael Egermont. What a Cinderella story. The chapter is complete.
Oh my gosh, what a championship race it is for that number 2.
As for the rest, it is heartbreak for Thornhill, who will finish 3rd, 2 spots away from becoming a 2-time champion, and Harold Wilson, that penalty that changed everything.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't like the strategy that BSB was pulling, but watching Adam close into Egermont there, that was definitely going to be Harold there. Harold probably wins this race without the penalty.
And Harold Wilson, another heartbreak. He will have to wait until he can crown himself a Shake and Bake Cup Series champion. But the party is on for the number 2 Chevy crew and Taser Racing. What an unbelievable scenario and scenes.
We might have to wait another 20 minutes for the championship celebration just to interview him. This might take a while.
The underdog story of a lifetime reaches its final chapter. Michael Egermont, first win on an oval. He is a Shake and Bake Cup Series champion in 2026. Unbelievable. Here are the results. I cannot believe what we just witnessed.
What a race it was.
Here is the final results. Michael Egermont, your race winner at Kansas. Adam Snyder, P2. Davin Thornhill rounds off the podium. That's Matthew Hill, Noah Lane, Gino Zito, Carter Roy, Stefan Wagner, Charlie Jones, Harold Wilson, and Dominic Luba. And I am in shock. I am shaking right now.
Man, guys never won on an oval at Shake and Bake and just goes out here, wins the championship, wins on an oval. Oh my lord.
There are the final championship standings after Kansas. Unbelievable. Well, Zach, I think it's time. We start off these post-race interviews for the final time here in Season 3 in 2026. Well, first and foremost, let's bring it on up. Unbelievable. Michael, get up here.
Michael, can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Michael Egermont, against all odds, you are a shake and bake Cup Series champion here in Kansas. What are you
fuck.
feeling right now?
Fuck. 1 second, man. Oh, pay the fine. Fuck. I don't know, man. It didn't look good after that caution, man. I just had to do it, man. Shout out to everybody for racing so clean this race. I'm glad it wasn't a caution fest. Me and Davin were really going at it at the beginning of the race. I wish we could have did that the whole race, but things happen. Shout out to Taser, man. We're definitely gonna have to talk with me, you, and Davin about what's going on here. But we could talk about that off the stream. But coming into this race, I didn't think this was gonna happen, man. I thought this was between Davin and Harold. Adam was fighting me at the end. I don't really know what happened there at the end, but here we are, man. No one can take it from me.
Well, I was listening in on the chat. Adam was just gonna sit there and ride behind you. You tell him, fight me.
Yeah.
How does it feel that you actually successfully held on after using those choice of words?
Once I said it, I regretted it, but I didn't want to win a championship by someone just letting off.
That is unbelievable. Well, the
Another
last
question.
one. Go ahead, Zach.
What was your reaction to seeing that black flag in the top left corner for that 83?
So my heart was already racing at 160. It jumped up to about 180. I had to take a few deep breaths just to calm myself down, because like my hands started shaking at the wheel, and so I could literally feel my line getting all messed up once I saw that black flag. I had to just calm myself down and really go from there.
Well, Mike, you were P3 in the standings. The first half of the season, it was all bad luck. And in the hunt for the cup, you grab your first win at Watkins Glen. You grab your second here on an oval. When put in a must-win situation, you do the impossible. You become the 2026 Shake and Bake Cup Series champion. Michael, is there any final shout-outs that you would like to do?
Yes, I want to shout out Taser. Without Davin, this would not have been possible. I want to shout out Bricked Up Lemonade because they're the one that pays for the car. And I want to shout out Adam Snyder because I've learned more from my enemy. Okay, sorry. A wise man learns more from his enemy than a fool does from his friends. And having Adam Snyder as a rival through the end of the season and coming into this playoffs, having a set goal, I got to beat this guy every race. This is the guy I have to beat every race. Really helped me elevate my game here, and I'm excited for next season.
Alrighty, there it is. What are these scenes from Kansas? Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Egermont, your 2026 Shake and Bake Cup Series champion. Go celebrate with that trophy, my man.
In the infield, inside the Bricked Up Lemonade tent, it's a free Bricked Up Lemonade for everybody in the every driver. Go down there and celebrate with me, please. Come on, you two can come down there too. I'll get you guys some VIP passes.
Fair
Heck
enough.
yeah,
I'll be there
sounds
in a
good.
second.
Awesome, boys.
Alrighty, let's get your P2 finisher up here. Adam Snyder. Adam, can you hear us?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Adam, not the night that BSB wanted. Obviously, Harold Wilson had that penalty speeding on pit road, and that destroyed everything. But nonetheless, like you said that you were going to push him all the way to the championship. Michael said, no, fight me. I don't know if you try to fight him or not, but he goes ahead and claims this title. How does it feel to finish second here in the finale, but most importantly, how does it feel to see your friendly rival here take the championship?
I'm happy for Michael. No, I did start fighting him because couple laps to the end. I think we were neck and neck coming through the start finish line, but no, he did hold me off. So I was quite impressed.
Well, your teammate gets a black flag and takes himself out of contention. What was going through your head at that moment?
Oh man, my heart just sunk as soon as he said he had a black flag because I was gonna push him. We were locked together throughout the race, and I was just gonna do whatever I needed to do to get him back up to the front. We discussed strategy, and I think we were on the correct strategy because I caught Michael there at the end, and I think if we were a 2-car team there, I think Michael really would have had a problem on his hands.
But alrighty, what a race this was. What a way to end off a historic season. Adam, still BSB Team Championship 1. But is there any final shout-outs that you'd like to do here?
Shout out to BSB, and great job, Michael. Yeah, I think you earned that.
Alrighty, there it is. Adam Snyder, P2 finisher here at Kansas. Go celebrate that final podium.
Thank you, Dwayne.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and grab up here. P3, actually, I don't see Davin Thornhill, so I don't know if he is gonna be showing up here.
He was here.
Yeah, he was here. But if not, then we will wrap it up here. I was gonna grab Thornhill and Wilson if they were up here, but they're not up here, it seems. But alrighty. Here, let's
Egremont from once back in.
go. I mean,
Davin and Harold are already at the tent, so y'all should wrap this up and get over there. We're partying.
Well done, well said. We'll get it over there then. Alrighty, but that will do it here tonight at Kansas. What an unbelievable final showdown it was. And this was such a historic season. What a way to finish everything up. Michael Egremont, your season 3.
I think I locked in Rookie of the Year. That's more important.
Awards
More
night
important.
will be coming. Awards night will be coming. Oh man. But Michael Egremont, your Shake and Bake Cup Series champion here in season 3. And
Does this make me better than Lightning McQueen? I actually won my rookie year.
Well, we'll have to see. I don't know.
We'll have to see about the next 4 years. Might be a one and done thing. We got some really good competition in this league.
But alrighty, guys.
All right, let me go DM Keith Hume. Let me go rub it in.
To those that stuck around all the way till the end, thank you very, very much for joining us here in Season 3 of the Shake and Bake Cup Series. That will wrap it up. What a race, what a night, what a season. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. That will be a wrap here in the Shake and Bake Cup Series. And we'll see you in Season 4 in 2027 February. Well, we'll have a pretty hefty long schedule. But if you don't want to wait until 2027, you still want some racing action, well, tune in into the Shake and Bake IndyCar season.
Ooh, I can't wait for that.
Which will kick off September 14, if I'm not mistaken, if I get my dates right. So September will kick off the one IndyCar season, and then we'll see you for season 4 in February. But that will be it. It was Dwayne Crespo, Zachary Evans up here in the commentary booth, and all of these drivers. Thank you for an amazing time. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in September. Peace out, guys, and have a wonderful rest of your night.
Yeah.